Okay, today's lesson is on chapter 12-1, and we are looking at understanding the difference between theoretical and experimental probability. So, in order to do this, I have posted a worksheet about theoretical and exponential differences. And what I'd like you to understand is that theoretical probability is just that, a theory. It's what is expected to happen. Yet, as we all know in life, the expected does not always happen. Today's activity will begin to test theoretical activity and introduce you to the idea of experimental probability. So, for example, take a coin. If I were to flip a coin, I expect with a 50-50 probability that I will get a head or a tail. Oh, I got head, tail, tail, tail. That's not what I expect to happen. That's known as the experimental probability. So, theoretical probability is where we make a prediction based on the things that could happen. So, let's take a look at this table. Let's fill it out together. What is the probability of rolling a 6 if we have a die? Well, as we know from Friday's practice, it's 1 in 6. What if that was out of 30? So to make a fraction out of 30, I would have to multiply the bottom by 5. So I need to multiply the top by 5. So the theoretical probability would be 5 out of 30. So go ahead and fill out the other two. You're not going to be able to do this one, though, because you are not using the colored cubes. So then the test. What we're going to do now is we're going to actually test it. Your job will be to roll the die or flip the coin or draw a card or pull a cube exactly 30 times and record how many times the desired outcome occurs. So I am going to test flipping a coin, and I am testing for the probability of getting, what did it say, heads or tails? Getting heads. That means a positive outcome is heads, and a negative outcome is tails. Okay, so as I'm flipping the coin, I will keep track, making tally marks over on this side. All right, so let's flip the coin. We got a heads. That's a positive outcome. Flip again. Heads. Another positive outcome. Flip again. Heads. Another positive outcome. Flip again. Tails. A negative outcome. Flip again. Did it flip? I think it did. Tails. Flip again. Tails. So far, 50-50. Flip again. Tails. Flip again. Heads. All right, I'm going to stop there. You understand the idea. We need to get a total of 30 times and record that information. So, then when you finish, you're going to go back and look at the top, filling out your theoretical probability. Flipping heads, we said was 5 out of 30. And in the experimental probability, I have 4 out of 8 right now, but I need to get out of 30, okay? And what you'll come to find is that what theoretically should happen does not happen every time. So working on your own, you can Google rolling dice, roll dice online. Even if you don't have dice, there's a dice roller. Pick a random card online. There's a playing card shuffler, and you can pick a random card. So you can do all of this stuff online, and you can find out some experimental probabilities. After you've done that, then I want you to think about what this means. How did your actual trials compare to your theoretical probability prediction? Do you think this would be different if you had rolled the die 100 times or 1,000 times or even 10,000 times? And then there's some more practice. 2 quick questions using data. Okay? Should be super easy.